This podcast is brought to you by This Senior Techie, a source of information for seniors and others about technology. Welcome to the Senior Techie podcast. So today is actually National Plant a Flower Day.
Oh, I love that. It's such a great day to celebrate.
It really is. And, our mission today is exploring how modern technology empowers adults over 55 and their caregivers to really enjoy the therapeutic art of gardening. Because, well, there are definitely some age-related hurdles to getting out there.
Right. I mean, the Senior Techie says that planting flowers provides these immense mental and physical health benefits for seniors. Like, it reduces stress and seriously enhances your mood.
Oh, for sure. Traditional gardening is, well, it's basically a gym membership for the soul.
That is a perfect way to describe it. A gym for the soul.
Right. But I do have to raise a practical pushback here. What if your knees or, your memory just don't want to cooperate with that gym anymore?
Yeah, that's a very real barrier.
I mean, maintaining a garden can be physically exhausting or just mentally taxing if you keep forgetting if you watered the tulips yesterday.
That is the core issue. Nurturing life is so grounding, but if the physical toll or the anxiety of forgetting outweighs the mental benefit, the whole therapeutic aspect just collapses.
Oh, I totally get that.
And that is where smart tools are stepping in to bridge that gap for older adults.
Wait, so we're talking about upgrading from a rusty trowel to, like, something a bit more digital?
Pretty much, yeah. Think about voice-controlled smart home hubs. They provide these crucial watering reminders so you don't have to rely entirely on your memory.
Oh, wow. So it just tells you, hey, remember to water the ferns today.
Spot on. And it goes further with smart irrigation systems, too. They compensate for limited mobility because they handle the actual watering running 24/7.
That is so cool. But I did read something about AR, like augmented reality smartphone plant guides.
Yes, those are incredible. You just point your smartphone camera at a plant, and the AR app overlays a guide on your screen. It can identify if a leaf has a disease or tell you what the plant needs.
Wait, really? But doesn't relying on an app or a voice assistant kind of, take the nature out of the whole experience?
I can definitely see why you'd think that. But it actually saves plants from our own forgetfulness.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, by letting the tech handle the stressful logistics, it prevents a lot of frustration. You're freed up to just enjoy the nurturing part.
Okay, that makes total sense. It takes away the stress of a withered flower. So, if we have all this tech to keep things alive without the physical strain, what fascinating flowers should we actually be planting?
Well, the Senior Techie shares some really surprising facts. Take hydrangeas, for example.
Oh, I love hydrangeas.
They are beautiful, but their blooms actually change color based on the soil's pH chemistry.
Wait, the dirt changes the petal color?
Yes. When the soil is highly acidic, it turns the petals blue. But one quick word of caution here. Hydrangeas are toxic to pets.
Oh, wow. Good to know.
Yeah, their leaves contain compounds that can be really harmful, so always be careful if you have a dog or a cat running around.
Definitely. But that color-changing thing, that is basically a backyard science experiment.
It really is.
And imagine using that AR smartphone app to perfectly guide a senior through tracking those pH levels. No guessing required.
Yes, it makes it so accessible. And speaking of interesting plants, back in the 1800s, flowers were actually used as a secret language.
Oh, like Victorian flower codes. I've heard of that.
Yeah. For instance, sending green flowers meant someone had a heart of stone.
A heart of stone. That is brutally passive-aggressive.
It was a very subtle way to send a strong message.
I love that. And, for those listeners with limited space or mobility, I imagine container gardening is highly recommended for these.
Oh, absolutely. It brings the garden right up to your level, making it completely accessible without bending over.
Which is perfect for protecting your knees.
Yeah.
But, hearing all this raises a really wild thought for you to mull over.
Oh.
What's that?
Well, if smart home hubs and AR can identify diseases and water our plants for us, how long until AI just fully automates backyard gardening? That is a fascinating question.
Right. And if it does, would complete automation ultimately rob us of that grounding therapeutic joy of nurturing life?
It's a fine line between getting help and totally replacing the human element.
Definitely something to ponder the next time you step into the soul's gym. This podcast was brought to you by The Senior Techie. It's available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. If you'd like to keep up with their newsletters, you can subscribe for free by going to subscribe.theseniortechie.com.